Okay, I want to see if this is working here. And let's see here. How do I move this? I want this to, oh, nope. Oops. I accidentally just closed my game. Fucking around with my chat icon. Okay. So today we are simply just going through Elden Ring. We're making a new character, a Vagabond. And that is about it. So, reason being, why are we doing this? So, and by the way, I'm Javquick. Hello. This is the first stream in a while. So if you don't know, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC has just come out. I have just blitzed through it on one of my previous characters, and I want to play it again. So, because of that, I would like to go ahead and make another character. So, my other character started as a hero. Reason being, heroes actually make very good arcane builds. They're very efficient with their stats, but we don't want to do an arcane build. I would like to have a kind of generalist character, and actually, in terms of most of the melee weapons and a lot of weapons in the game, Vagabond is actually very, very good for most of them. Basically, anything that you need a little bit of strength and dexterity, which is almost like all weapons. There are very few weapons that are really low. You kind of end up going with Vagabond because the way the math works out. Even if you're making a dex build, it's better actually to go with the Vagabond for that because a lot of dex weapons still need strength. And so, just because you have a really low strength over here, you can make this work. You can do ultra low strength builds, but you also then just lose out to a ton of weapons. But then also for a strength build, I'm pretty sure statistically, and I can open up Mutagen Monkey here real quick, which if you don't know, Elden Ring stat or starting class optimizer. I'm pretty sure even for strength builds, it ends up outcompeting a lot of other classes, and except for maybe hero, I think at very, very low, what's it called? A hero. Yeah, basically, I think if you have, if I want, let's say, 66 strength, then, yeah, so hero wins out only if you don't have any dexterity. And most good weapons need dexterity. So most good strength weapons also need some kind of dexterity. So off the top of my head, let me think here. What would be, like the Elden Ring... great, or yeah. So the great sword, which isn't a great sword, it's a ultra great sword. It requires 12 dexterity. So I believe even at 12 dex, I think the hero still just barely beats it. But if you need any other weapon, so let's say I don't know here. Let's open up Colossal Swords here. There's a lot of weapons. Yeah, if you want to use Radon's swords, if you want to use the Fire Knight sword that just came out, if you want to use the Moon Ethereal Knight sword, Zweihander actually doesn't need that much dex, Greatsword doesn't, Troll Knight Greatsword, Royal Knight Greatsword, Grafted Blade. So not only is all of those, but and actually the biggest thing is I'm not even going to be playing a strength build. So we're not even going to we're going to try to do mainly a dex build, though we'll have the flexibility to do whatever we please. But yeah, there are just a ton of weapons that end up benefiting from Vagabond. That's why we're going to go with it. So we're going to go with the Vagabond. We are Javquick, as always, and I just do a Vag here, so I know that this is a Vagabond starting class. We are gonna go with, actually we have a pre-made guy here, if I'm not mistaken. looks good. Go with that. Looks good. For our keepsake here, we are probably gonna go with... So I usually just go Golden Seed because it gets you ahead of, like, you just get early game. This is probably the most useful thing, actually. So we'll just go with this, and we will just get going.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
That's such a cool intro.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome Dung-Eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Okay, so Sorry, I'm just, I am making a little checklist here. Okay, so we've spawned in. Hello. So we just got those two gestures, and these are the two. So this one is you get for pre-ordering the game, and then the other one here is the one you get for. And okay, so there's a lot of things to go over. So they actually added this new inventory menu for recent items, which is awesome. So you can see things that we've just recently picked up, which I love absolutely. So we started with Golden Seed, the Vagabond set, a halberd, a longsword, a heater shield, and a memory of grace, which is awesome. And actually, so we're actually fat rolling right now. So we'll just take this off and just equip this halberd. Get the tarnished wizened finger. So we actually can't really do anything right now. We can try to explore a bit, but we're not going to be able to go anywhere. We're just going to go straight on ahead here. There's the Erd tree. So what we're going to be doing here, we're probably going to end up dying. So if you don't know, right up ahead, there's the first boss. You're kind of supposed to die to it. I'm not very good, so I'm probably going to get killed. I'll try to beat it for you guys, but I probably will just die. And that's okay. But this is weird because I'm used to playing my... Okay. Okay, that's fine. Ow! God damn it! Oh! So if you hear there, you got chucked off the edge there and you fell into the ocean below. So it kills you, it throws you off the ledge, and you drown to death in the ocean. Or so it would seem.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden ring.
Oops, I accidentally tabbed out of my game. Great.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Whoops. Trying to apply a filter to my mic here. Some noise suppression. Okay, so that should give us the noise suppression good. So now hopefully there's no background noise. So, that weird lady on a horse kind of rescued us, it looks like. So we got healed. So a flask of Crimson Tears and a flask of Cerulean Tears. So, I actually like to put these here. So I like to put these in my pouch. You can get to your pouch by holding Y. So I usually have on my up arrow here, I have my flask, and on my left one I have my healing flask. Cave of Knowledge. So this is the tutorial down here. So we'll just go ahead and go do this. Cool, we got a Site of Grace here. We can touch it. Take off our helmet here so we look a little bit cooler. Might as well upgrade our flask. And we're just gonna get on. Hello. Poke. So we have normal R1s here. We can do R2s. We can do jumping R2s. Jumping R1s. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you've actually seen Elden Ring before. Basically, you have light and heavy attacks, jumping variations, rolling variations, and they can also chain it so you can keep tapping R1, and you'll get multiple thrusts, right? So what we're gonna do here, lure this guy over here, get his attention. So this one would hit his shield a bunch to break his guard. So we will do that. Nice, good kill. Good. Get our kills in here. So the first question is, since we're doing a dex build, I will need to decide what I'll need to decide here what weapon I kind of want to be using. Hold on. Come here, Schmeagle. Schmeagle, come here. Schmeagle. Schmeagle, come here. Is that you, Tim? Oh, what's up, Brock? Actually, you can come in. I'm streaming. Come sit down. So, I'm streaming Elden Ring. One of my friends just walked in. What are you up to, Brock?
I came to watch you play today.
Dude, I wrecked the DLC, and there's nothing else to do, so I'm making another... Dude, if you want, I can go back, and I think there's maybe one more boss I have to fight.
Yeah, my friend just
Would you rather that, or do you care if I do this? Here, actually, you know what? I will pause this stream for later, because this is not the point of this. I literally just started and nobody's watching, so it does not matter. But what I'll do is I'll do this tomorrow or something, or later, like this week.